Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And what a matchup this is. Two survivors of the expanded college football playoff grind, two of the top four seeds when it all began. Both sides have been challenged and pushed all year and through the playoff. Now it's time to find out who can take that final step. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. So USC special teams don't do the offense any favors with that return. Well, here we go. The energy in this building is absolutely amazing, Kirk. We are just 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion in college football.
And think about it as a player, this is really what you dream about. This is what you work towards, having an opportunity.
And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
How about that to start the game off by this defense? The offense decides to drop back on the first play, and this quarterback has no time at all because of the pressure up front.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. There's a challenging 3rd and 8 now in this opening possession. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
So Georgia's offense out there for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. The Dogs will send their punt team onto the field.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time. They're going to put together a positive drive here. They're going to run the option. He decides to keep it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
But the linebackers and really the quarterback of the defense on this play diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. And the Trojans will have to kick it away. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Receiver in motion now. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And this time it's complete.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
The catch makes it a more manageable third down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. He's running out of time here. The pass rush closing in. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. The Bulldogs will bring their punt team onto the field.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Bringing pressure. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And he'll set up to throw. Defense is coming after him. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play.
Yeah, I really like the idea on third down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on third down. Sometimes that can work out. But the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Running with purpose. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw, the catch is made. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
But this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Quarterback still with the football. Pitch play to the back. We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled in the 26. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. They'll try the option play here. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, I always get a kick at how much advice defensive players get on third down. You can hear the bench screaming, the crowd is screaming, watch the draw, watch the screen, watch the pass downfield. Rarely do you hear them say, watch the fullback. And there he just slips through for a first down.
And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. And the quarterback dropping back. Receiver makes the grab. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've got so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. We're going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen, both won the Heisman Trophy.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Aiming for the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, SC. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship. And you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. And that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Henley. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of the long-range field goal. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes a spectacular diving catch.
Offside. Defense.
The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Ball handed off. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And the senior calls his own number, keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaking tackles. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Illegal block. Offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's escaping the pocket now. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Cooper. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Offense getting set. Second down play here.
Man-to-man coverage. You run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
On third down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab. It's Cooper. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Catch made. Looking for the goal line. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Let's see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. It'll be Smoter right at the line for no gain.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
They get nothing on second down. Sets up a 3rd and goal from the 2. Quarterback keeps the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. He was successful on his first try. This is just a chip shot from 21 yards out. The field goal is good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moving them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Play action here on first down. They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
2nd and long, backed up at the 8-yard line. Here's the option play. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. Here's the second down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. The Bulldogs will bring their punt team on the field now. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in the last possession. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's past the 30. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. New set of downs to the offense. 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he lobs it deep down the middle. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
But, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Inside the 20. Touchdown, Dogs. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6 potential game-changing play there.
And nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. Let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
The turn begins inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Makes a quick grab. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about.
Pass interference. Offense.
So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
I'll say this defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
On the 12-yard line, it's second and long now. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Because that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Past the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs. No chance to catch him.
Well, that's why this wide receiver is one of the best in the country. He makes a routine catch, and look what he does with it. Takes it almost a length of the field for a touchdown.
The offense is out there. Here comes a two-point conversion attempt. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he makes the grab, a successful two-point try, and they bump the lead up even more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if we give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. The back's got it. In the clear at the 25. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today, receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And there's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there on the left side. Great blocking on the left side. Able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Second down after that previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Finding space at the 20. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, USC. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
Automatic in the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. And the wideout goes in motion. Breaking free at the 35. tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Well, the offense tries to go with the play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying. They applied the pressure, came up with the sack.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Pressure is coming. On the run here, lets it go. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. Dogs will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. Bounce right at the 3-yard line and into the end zone for a touchback. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Just a great job of it. Big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Crosses the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Inside the 10. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And now to try here for the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. They'll ride the back again here. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, told us about the receivers, and how they're going to throw the football. Man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
The running back carries the ball. He's brought down at the 43. Brings up 2nd down.
second down after that run on the previous play. They'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. They'll try to run it with the option. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. That's a solid gain there. He keeps it and picks up the first down himself.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to plow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Well, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Now it's second down here. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of the first down.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
It's a quick grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to fourth down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
Tackle made after just a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They finally corral him at the one.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's four-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
Defense clearly setting up the stuff. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution for championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Henry. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And one final play before the end of the quarter. On first down, it's play action. That pass is no good. Incomplete to wrap up play here in the third quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Caught on the outside. It's Silva. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. They pressure him and sack him. They'll be tackled inside the 10.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. He'll hand it off. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Another positive gain by this back. I tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and an ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
And the Trojans are going to keep this drive rolling. The guys up front line up. It's first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Quarterback's got it on the option. It's a quarterback keeper. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Trojans looking to cash in this red zone trip. Here comes a handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Southern California. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. 1st down here for this offense. Takes the handoff. It's Silva. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up.
Down he goes. A sack.
This offensive line flat out not handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
He bought some time, now lets it go. Caught over the middle. It's Silva. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The Dogs will line up to boot it away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Oh, and he's got some space here. Returner tackle right there. That's what will start the drive. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll run the option. And the quarterback keeps it here. He'll pitch it. Breaking free at midfield. In a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Motion now from the tight end. And at 1st down, they go right back to him. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
They're going to run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. You've got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
How much do they pick up on 3rd down? Try a field goal from here will be 57 yards. It's an option look. Maybe he decides to keep it here. Gets some space around the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. The Trojans churn out another first down. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. They're going to run it. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brought down at the 21-yard line. 2nd down.
And here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The Trojans are in the red zone now. They're going to run the option. Quarterback still with the football. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid game and a fresh set of downs.
You know, it's not always the flashy play. It's not always you have to throw for a big touchdown. Make a huge run as a quarterback. Sometimes it's just being efficient. Take what the defense gives you, move the sticks, keep the drive alive. That's the energy, that's the momentum you really want to play with as a quarterback.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play. 2nd down and goal. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Touchdown, SC. They jump in front here in the 4th.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game was on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
Now they'll try to tack on the PAT late in this close game. PAT is up and good. The lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Let me tell you something, Chris. That is a great play by that defender. You're talking about one of the elite receivers with incredible speed, with space. He's got room to shake and get free and pick up more yards, but a great tackle in the open field right there to prevent it.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Cooper. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And that football is out. A potentially game-changing play, but who's got it? The defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
Oh, just a costly turnover here for this offense. Last thing they wanted to see is put this ball on the ground, and really any chance of getting back into this game is lost.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk. National champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the USC Trojans.